you do it to perfection. But I think the key message is always from coaches is that you win as a team. You have to make sure you work your socks off. It's important because having the talent alone is not going to win you the game. It's the nitty-gritty things that you have to do, like winning the throwing, winning the corner, or avoiding the corner, avoiding the free kick. These are all little messages that you try to give to the players before they get out on the pitch.
This is one of the main reasons why you play for your country. To playing games like this. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to play the final like this, but this is why you play for your country, and people don't understand how much it means. We're so proud of all those guys out there for Ivory Coast and Nigeria, but this is why you play for your country.
Exactly that. And the wait is almost over. 51 matches played. It all comes down to this. Ivory Coast taking on Nigeria. Taking you through it is Leroy Rosinha, but first, Seb Hutchinson. Good evening.
Yes, thank you very much, Jess. A headline final for one of the most thrilling Afcons ever. 4 weeks of upsets, excellence, and emotions, and it ends with a West African affair. The hosts, who have had to overcome many a high hurdle to reach the showpiece against another regional powerhouse, who have proved doubters wrong. What a 4 weeks it's been. The likes of Cape Verde and Angola catching the eye. The favourites falling early, the holders.
This is the final we've been waiting for. The final we have been waiting for. Now we are about to take the national anthem. National anthem of Nigeria. This is going to be a night of a bliss. This is going to be a night of a bliss, the national anthem. We can do it. This is the moment we'll be waiting for. We can do it. We can do it. The moment we'll be waiting for. The moment we'll be waiting for. I think if Ivory Coast can able to finish, if at least if they can finish second, if they can finish a second, they have nothing to worry about, because I think they will be proud of themselves to have come to this far. They will be proud of themselves to have come to this far.
They were on the brink. And look at the two lineups. And Nigeria keep faith. With 9 of the 11 that overcame South Africa in the semi-final. The changes he left with back in return. And in the front line, Samuel Chukwueze is preferred to Moses Simon. Wants a tournament. He's had his penalty saves, helping his side reach.
Good start, good start. It's going to be a blaster. our coach did one changes. In the place of Moses Simon, he decided to go with Shuku Eze. And we all know that in times of decision making, Shuku Eze has not been great. He has not been great, but hopefully tonight we are looking for a blaster. We are looking for a blaster. We are looking for our team to make the best decision in front of goals today.
Even though he hasn't been rewarded with the goals he would have liked, he still had quite the tournament. The camp president, Patrice, sat alongside Gianni Infantino, the FIFA president, Risenu, injury captain out of that semi-final. Introsikon, the captain.
Tonight is going to be a blast. It's going to be a blast.
The referee, this one from Mauritania. Betty. Do have VAR. Mahmoud Ashur of Egypt. Keeping an eye on things in that room. That's for the hosts when they welcome back Captain Sergio and centre-back Odilon Kasulu, both from suspension. They are the only changes from the win over DR Congo. In fact, Aurier and Max Gradel, the only remaining winners 2015. That back line, Adiko with a new defensive partner after winning body plate in the semi-final. Sunu was out, suspension because of his sending off against Mali. On Kessian. Seri and Fofana, formidable midfield for the hosts. Squidel, the veteran, has helped to change the fortunes of the side of this tournament. Dingra's had an impressive tournament. Sebastian Allaire, what a story, scoring the winner in the semi-final. Jose Casero, the Portuguese coach of Nigeria. What about this story? That's fine. Who was the assistant at the start of the competition when Jean-Louis Gasset was dismissed after an Ivory Coast lost 4-0 in the group stage. Well, at that point they were needing snookers, but snookers they got thanks to Ghana's misfortune. And we find ourselves here. What a game in store we were seeing.
Let's kick it. Let's kick it. C'est parti. The game has started. The game has started. The game has started.
And these two nations meeting for the second time this tournament, but this time no more room for error.
Yeah, this is the game that we cannot afford. We cannot create room for mistakes. No room for mistakes.
And just tweak the formation a little bit. It goes a 4-3-3, but Fofana will get forward.
No room for mistakes.
This one in the picture here, so I think he's been key. He is the continuity man. He's finding Kingston sticking over. Always available for the ball. He just gives a team confidence. When you're in trouble, he's always available to get you out of trouble when you see the ball. So it's an interesting match.
Cement was getting behind that back line. The matchup with Ndiko will be an interesting one, to say the least. Two players with European experience, but of course most of these players have European experience. Stanley Wabali in the Nigeria goal, one of those who plays his football in Africa, plays in South Africa for Challenge United.
They're trying to get tight to it. He stepped into this tournament with an absolute bang. See, they're going to try and keep him quiet and not allowing him to turn anywhere on the pitch, getting tight to it.
There's Alex Awobi, firm fixture in the Nigeria midfield. Olaina in his head. Season with Nottingham Morris has scored this season. The club, again, a Fulham man, so the two current Fulham players in the Nigeria starting 11.
Yeah, Oliver has been really versatile as well. Played at left wing back in the semi-final. Obviously, Zaidi coming back, so he's going to switch over to that right hand side. It's really important in talking about football. We've got players who are prepared to go and play anyone on the pitch and fit into the system. So Zaidi getting forward from that left wing back position, which he'll do. Basically plays on that left side, who's mobile enough to cover that space. And that's the strength, the athletic ability of these Nigerians in extending the wide positions and setting up front.
Question marks before the tournament were about Nigeria's defence. They have been question marks about Nigeria's defence for many years, but it has been their strength. So Ivory has mentioned, actually, English defence has improved as the tournament has worn on. Awkward to say the least situation in the group stage, especially Elia coming into the team and making an impact.
Certainly, his first game in the semi-final. That's really pleased by what to score the winner in the semi-final after everything he's been through. And wouldn't be surprised if he got the score sheet tonight.
Seri to set this big free kick forward. Scoring Afcon ever, would you believe? I know we've had so many games going to Elia going forward for that. Wabali has his hands on that one.
And he's good at that, Elia. Anything into his chest, into his body, makes it really difficult for the centre half. Just making it uncomfortable for the back line. Different threat to Osimhen. Osimhen's mobile, wants to run the channels and run the lines. He would want to stay in central. I think he's more than 9.5 with that number 9. Wants to drop into areas where centre halves don't want to go. It caused a different problem to this Nigerian back three.
Some very interesting matchups around the pitch. Let's see how you rated Samuel Chukwueze is able to do given the start this time. So Moses Simon.
Unfortunately, Moses Simon next to Graham, I thought he really didn't impact with Samuel Chukwueze is a very talented player. So those are the big decisions. The Bashir was prepared to make those decisions. They want to take this Afcon trophy home.
And Nigeria didn't have options in that area, of course, and all of a sudden it's all coming together after quite a visible start to their World Cup qualification.
So I think Nigeria will be trying to get hold of the ball.
In this sort of tournament, those players at the bench are going to be really important. And the reason why Nigeria have so many clean sheets from this area is the pressure in front of it, hard work, working beside time, and also just putting the pressure on the ball to any forward passes. So really important. Those players off the bench already, as MS4 has shown by introducing subs and getting themselves on the score sheet as well. It's good.
So for now, Nigeria, they are very, very difficult to get hold of the ball. Corner kick to Ivory Coast. They want to start very early. The Ivorians want to start the game very, very early. So first corner to Ivory Coast. What can they make from here? What can they produce from here? Nigeria have to sit up tight. Nigeria have to sit up tight because they should not allow. What he missed attempt. He missed attempt from the Ivorians. Nigeria have to be very careful. They should not allow Ivory Coast to score them first.
Then look at great cross. He turns it almost into a great cross by getting across that front post. Trust the con doesn't react quick enough. He's inches away from getting that vital touch.
See a Dingra there that thinks he could do. Came to the rescue. They needed him with a 81st minute equaliser against Mali in the quarterfinals. One of the many.
You know the Ivory Coast. They are using the strategies. They are using the strategy South Africa used against us. That is the strategy they are using. The strategy of dominating the possession.
stride forward. Saw the gap. Here's Adingra, first chance for him to run at that defence. And Adingra past Ina easily. Going to speak through so many of these players. The Brighton man, Adingra, taking on the Forest man, Ina.
That's what it's good at. Adingra against those wide players. And he just puts fears into defenders. Great run by Centre Fofana in the first place, driving forward. Look at the numbers in the box.
First 7 minutes of play, Ivory Coast is having the lion's share of possession and also having the lion's share of attempt.
It just felt like a really tough one to call.
Ivory Coast is having the lion's share of possession, also having the lion's share of attempts. So I don't know the okay, let's see.
All leaving early. Congo reaching the semi-finals. South Africa going on a strong run, bringing back past memories.
So the Ivory Coast trying to put out a very wonderful display against the Super Eagles of Nigeria. As in, they are trying to cage the Super Eagles of Nigeria. As in, they want to stop them for playing their normal game.
They've never scored a goal. All their games have gone to 0-0 and penalties. I hope that doesn't happen tonight. That's for Nigeria.
So what I can say for now is that Nigeria is not into the game yet.
It's not this year.
Nigeria is not into the game yet.
They won the title. They've certainly not let their scores down this year. They've been really consistent.
Bassi, that's been penalised. Kessié with one of those storming runs forward, sliding on the ground.
You know what it's all about. Himself and Fofana, they're so good at that driving runs in midfield. And, there's a really good tussle there. Just too much arm from Bassi. Just brings him down, tugs him down, gives away a set.
They are having a poor start. Another free kick.
You could see already why.
Another free kick in the dangerous area to Ivory Coast.
Equally matched. You know, I'm trying to
Free kick in the dangerous area to the Ivory Coast.
That's going to be a key. Actually, we've just seen one on the left, Adingra against Inos in there. Kessié getting forward against Bassi. And in the first 10 minutes or so, you have to say Ivory Coast have just come out on top so far. There's not been a lot of service into Victor Osimhen, but when the ball does go into that final third with some quality, we know what he can achieve. So they get so finely balanced.
Free Vader.
Oh,
32 years of age. Match is officiated at this competition.
The other thing you have to say, the officials have been great. The VAR has worked very well for the most part in this tournament. You know, when they've made a mistake, they've gone to VAR and VAR's rectified it. So, you know, all in all, the organisation, the pitches, the entertainment, and the refereeing.
free kick to Ivory Coast. What can they produce from here? Well defended by Nigeria. Now Nigeria have to for the 10 minutes of the game they have not able to have a decent game. They are finding it very difficult to get hold of the game. Another free kick again awarded to Ivory Coast. Another free kick awarded.
Some of his best football in this tournament. That ball into the penalty area now. Can Nigeria break away? Move is still on. You can see Osimhen right here joining the attack. And Osimhen.
Now Nigeria is breaking away. I think the number so far is just too much. The number so far is just too much. The fouls being committed is just too much.
Already, there are such a tricky midfield for Ivory Coast of Surrey City and Fofana and Kessié, two strong runners with the ball presences in the penalty area, but also get back. Is that in Kessié's case?
Absolutely. And then on the other side, that we just saw.
Now I think the Ivorian, man, they are taking a big risk.
spin from that back five into Zaydu and Ain and how quickly they get forward. So, even when they're defending here, Ivory Coast have got to be aware of the counter attack threat.
Getting that ball wide to Conan. Seri. He's come for the whole city in the championship. Seri getting that ball wide down to Oreo.
Very, very well. I'm listening. No doubt about that, but he's at the top of the ground.
Now, just a delicious crossman again, and Aina on the cover. But only put it behind.
Olaina wanted to score against Nigeria.
In the semi-final, he almost did it there. And just couldn't get off the ground. He seems to lose his footing before he can take off. And this is great defending from Aina because that could have gone anywhere. Kept his eye on, made sure he got it.
Another corner kick. Home advantage is working here.
Another set piece for Brunel. WatchAlong Didier Drogba. Willing his side to.
Home advantage is working here.
Fofana with a shift and a shot, but that's not going to be Romani.
He scored a long distance shot earlier on in the tournament, but not this time. It's a long way out. Doesn't quite catch it. Almost scuffs it. And it's an easy take for Romani. But look, it's a really positive start from Ivory Coast. The set pieces need to be better. There's 3 or 4 they've had, and the delivery hasn't been quite right. But in terms of territory, they've lost this game so far.
The 29th meeting between these two countries. Nigeria have won 9, Ivory Coast have won 9, and they've drawn 10.
Couldn't make it up.
Like I said, they cannot be separated under that challenge. It's a sore one. Osimhen. The apologies to Fofana, who is playing in Saudi Arabia at the moment. He's just on loan. Now, it's a fact where Steven Gerrard is manager.
Again, I mean, it's a big part of his game from Onyeka. If Burton gets himself about the pitch, he lost the press, he lost the work without the ball. So it's got to be careful.
14 minutes to play is still 0-0. But the Ivorian is having the lion's share of possession over the Super Eagles of Nigeria. And I think the Nigeria have not really been into the game. 14 minutes of play, they have not really been into the game. And Nigeria need to wake up as quick as possible, because if they allow the elephant of Cote d'Ivoire to dominate the game, to have no good numbers of attempts, that can actually injure the Super Eagles of Nigeria in the final.
Into Seri in decent areas, he can play forward, so they've got to be aware of that. Asking Osimhen to almost kind of mark him from the front to stop him getting the ball into his feet.
The expectation was that Ivory Coast would sit off Nigeria and look to counter-attack. It's the opposite. It's always been saying so far, and it's part of that is the two managers just working out a way of not being predictable.
I think there's a real confidence, that they're at home, they're the hosts, they want to get on the front foot, they've got the majority of the crowd are supporting the elephant, so they want to start off on the front foot, and they have done this first.
Nigeria should not sit back now, for goodness sake. They should come out and play. They should not sit back.
It's a run from Bradell. Sulu. Yellow cards he received against Mali. Allaire. Leofo. Running Zaydu. Now can Nigeria get away with it? But winning run Osimhen. The leader up front.
So he wanted it in behind, he wanted something to chase. He'll work off anything. That's what's so impressive about him. Everybody's saying, he's only scored 1 goal, he's had 24 chances, he's had a couple of assists, he's won a penalty, he scored a goal that was sent all the way back and disallowed for the equaliser in the semi-final. He's worked ever so hard, and he's key to them getting the results.
Still wearing that protective mask from that facial injury that kept him out for some time. It won't be. Now maybe a chance for Chukwueze. Down to Lookman. Osimhen's in the middle. It was an awkward one for Fofana, the goalkeeper. Missed by second Fofana in midfield. Picked up by Osimhen. Attack for some time for Nigeria here. Osimhen. Chukwueze trying to turn.
So dangerous they are. The 2 passes, they win the ball, 2 passes, and they're crossing the box. And it's well defended by Chris Woodall.
Zaydu. Lookman. Challenge coming in from Oreo. No those two players going head to head. Expect emotions to be running high. Players who many of them know each other so well.
I don't think Nigeria they play for what today.
He can actually defend that really well on the far post, but they don't even look. They know they just want to just hang it up with that far post, and the opposing figure was more than likely attack it. So, oh yeah, look, and I'm sure they've come across each other in the Premier League, so they know a lot about each other. And, just about that, I mean, look, he's got his 3 goals in this tournament already, because he doesn't just play out wide. Gets in the box. He's finished really well. So it'll be key to Nigeria getting on the score sheet tonight as well.
He was the man to keep his place, was Simon dropping to the bench, with Chukwueze coming in. It's amazing they could only play one striker, Nigeria, because that's probably their strongest area. The players they've had to leave out as well. To Boniface, who's having a wonderful season for Leverkusen.
Moffy came on and did really well. First event, really, he'd be a starter in lots of other nations, but he's just a really strong.
Let's go. The Super Eagles of Nigeria.
Had his injury issues.
The Super Eagles of Nigeria. Let us go.
But you've got Victor Osimhen, and he starts. Simple as that.
Now I think Nigeria is beginning to grow into the game. The Super Eagles of Nigeria is beginning to grow into the game.
Yeah, I think for me,
Super Eagles of Nigeria is beginning to grow into the game.
You have that one, Leroy, because he has been exceptional over the past few years. As they like to Harry Kane would have a word, but it is certainly an argument. Victor Osimhen, what he's been doing for Napoli and what he's been doing for Nigeria, joined 3rd on the all-time goal-scoring list for his country. With still plenty more years ahead of him.
It's really fine. Good shout, Harry Kane. Different sort of striker.
That was awkward for Zainu. I don't think he got the shouts. So thumbs up to his goalkeeper.
Head ball go front to the head and they go back. I don't know.
I think it's really fortunate he doesn't actually get this right. Because I think if he pushes this back,
he will go score goal.
If he just pushes that back to the goalkeeper, Goodell's in on the 1-on-1, so he'll be delighted he got the head of him.
Even so, a corner for Ivory Coast.
Delivery's been poor. It's all about the quality of the delivery.
Now there is waiting, being marked by Osimhen. Dingra with the corner on the duties there, and it fell nicely. Acrobatic stuff from Gradel. Proving so well at his age to almost find
another wonderful opportunity being missed by the Ivorian. Being missed by the Ivorian.
36 years old, he's still nimble, isn't he? Can't quite get it on target. I wonder if it would have counted if he'd gone in because of the certainly brushed off in Dika's arm, but a much better delivery.
They should be moving this ball quicker. I think it's going to help the Super Eagles of Nigeria. They are delaying the ball too much. They are delaying it too much. They are delaying the ball too much. And all those unnecessary dribbling. I think they need to stop it. They just have to give 1-2 touch. 1-2 touch.
Took his eye off that one. Obi couldn't latch onto it. Onyeka couldn't get Nigeria going again. Away by Obi. Looked much more settled, Cote d'Ivoire. Here's Gradel. Drop for the shoulder, he goes that cross towards. And there, that's a better delivery.
And that's the strength of the match we do. Might have lost that a little
So
bit.
far, so good.
Half a yard and then deliver quality.
It's a nice game.
At the moment, so they did the Nigerian back line.
I think Nigeria, one thing I've noticed so far is that the Super Eagles of Nigeria have to be moving the ball so quick, fast. You just 1-2 touch, 1-2 touch, 1-2 touch. If you have to dribble, you should be the boss 18, not in your own half. If you must dribble, I think it should be in your in your opponent's half, not in your own half. These are some of the things I think they need to avoid.
Midway point in the first half. Still no goals. We expect it to be a tight final. No attempts from Nigeria so far, 5 from Ivory Coast.
Yeah, some of the things I think they needed to do this evening.
That's the pass he's looking for. And when they get the ball, you see they've been absolutely squeezed. And they get a free kick on this occasion.
Thanks to the persistence of Lookman. Seri with the foot in. And of course, Senior is manager at Hull City, so you know all about him, Leroy.
Yeah, I mean, he absolutely loves it, you know, as a player, as a leader as well.
These people actually they took their time to study the game of Nigeria versus South Africa. They took their time to study the game, and today I think today they have been very, very impressive, as in the way they are stopping, the way they are matching Nigeria 2-2.
Zainu, the delivery. He helped on to Trosacon, who found his man in the end. And Trosacon, who's come back into the side, he had last played before Afcon in 2022, played last year for his country.
Looking for offside, he wasn't offside. I think it's for a foul on the Jingo. Good position to see that one.
So the Super Eagles of Nigeria, for now the game has been 50-50. But the Ivorians, they are still having the lion's share of possession.
He's a superstar in the making as well.
They are still having the lion's share of possession.
And what I like about him is at one place, you know, and it's a prerequisite.
The Ivorians, they are still having the lion's share of possession.
He's only small, he's only tiny. He gets in there and wants to get on the score sheet as he has done already in this tournament.
Home advantage is actually playing here.
He could oversee the side.
Home advantage is playing here.
He could have a current goal as well if they goes to. He seems to be good at everything. He's very calm as well.
Home advantage is actually playing at here.
Lost his head a couple of times when they got winning goals late on, which is.
For it looked like as if the Super Eagles of Nigeria, they are intimidated by the crowd. A awful country.
The right sort of information is so important.
You see, they're always looking for that ball towards Allaire. They know how strong he is in the air. Seri that time.
Not only that, Seth, you're absolutely right. But every time they look for that ball, you know, you see the Dinger trying to get in there. One of the midfield players on the opposite side.
Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on, guys.
They're all trying to get in the box.
Come on, guys. 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 Come on, guys.
He simplified it for giving them confidence. They look cohesive and totally understand what they're doing.
Fascinating start. Thought it would be Nigeria on the front foot, but it's been the hosts, this crowd behind them, 60,000 in attendance, and now a disagreement in Dika and Osimhen. Well, you thought those two would have quite the tussle, but maybe not in this way.
Well,
it has been one tussle or the other. It has been one tussle or the other.
It was always going to get heated. There's so much on this game.
It has been one tussle or the other. Let's go. We can do it. We can do it, guys. We can do it, guys. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Because I think what they are trying to do, they are trying to eliminate Victor Osimhen from the game. They want to give you the kind of immediate injury.
West African rivals.
They are trying to eliminate Victor Osimhen from the game.
Yeah, he just try and make the most of it. Let's put it that way.
You get one of those, Evan.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, boys, let's go, boys. We can do it. We can do it, we can do it, we can do it, we can do it. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Free kick to Nigeria. What can they produce from here? What can they produce from here? What can they produce from here from the free kick? What can they produce from here?
Syria. But now in the big one, it's a free kick to Nigeria. Lookman sent it in towards Trosacon. Osimhen, look at that leap. And a bit unlucky there.
What can they produce from here?
He just jumps bigger, higher than Kessié. And his manager, Kessié, is not happy about it either.
The fourth official there from Mauritius, Maria Pepita.
I always wonder why you have about the fourth official, because they can't actually ever do anything about it. The only thing that's going to happen is you're going to get into trouble.
0. They're trying to run away. Can't get that far in this stadium.
No, and do you know what? Well, yeah, it might be that the referee got this one wrong, because must have been one that header, but it's not going to get you anywhere, screaming and shouting at the fourth official. I'm going to get you up in the stands, and that's not where he wants to be.
Let's
So
go.
many shots in his career, Jose Macero. 10 jobs in club management, and also Saudi Arabia, Venezuela manager.
Let's go. Let's see how we can able to exhaust them.
20 years
Guys,
ago,
if you are judging me for the first time, do not forget to smash the like button for me. Do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to subscribe. Show me some love, please.
It's been under a lot of pressure as well. I've been highly criticised in a lot of games.
Nigeria is playing against a country with a population.
As I said, they've been very, very consistent.
Kalou in there. The Côte d'Ivoire favourite, former Chelsea man. Jai going long. Nigeria still waiting for their first attempt. Hero, we know they may have one of the best strikers in the world, but you have to defeat them.
You're absolutely right. He's feeding off scraps at the moment. Everything's a battle. Nothing's been dropped into him. And when they have been able to put in behind him, they play the one pass. It needs something to feed off. It's quality going forward. And that's because at the moment they're outnumbered in midfield.
Osimhen cannot score if Victor Osimhen is not well fed.
Heads up, play quality forward.
If Victor Osimhen is not well fed, he cannot score. So because as it is right now, it's not being fed. Victor Osimhen is not being fed.
In the semi-final, extraordinary circumstances when Nigeria scored their second goal. They thought they scored their second goal.
Let's go.
The other end to South Africa, real drama.
It's a rash challenge by the substitute Yusuf.
I don't know why the Nigeria sit back. Why they choose to sit back?
Almost with the ball through.
Why Nigeria choose to sit back is what I do not know.
Nigeria, they've been looking for a big goalkeeper to come in and replace the servant and Ivory goal. They haven't really managed to settle on one, but Wabali has had an excellent tournament.
Yes, he has. We're just trying to get in behind the giant. Wabali, when he's been called upon, they've done everything required. And I think he shoots out in the semi-final. He looked at a really formidable figure in the goal, didn't he? And the call they played.
30 minutes of play. The game is still 0-0 for both sides.
Of course, when you have that swing in the tail right,
Côte d'Ivoire is leading by 6 attempts. It's leading by 6 attempts. Nigeria is still finding it very difficult to find one goal attempt. That is to tell you how serious is the game.
Also been sticking in the back and the other end, they're celebrating, and the referee brings it back, by the way, absolutely correctly to look at the decision, the challenge of Yusuf on the edge of their box. And
the creating midfielders, they are not creating anything. They have not created anything in the game for Victor Osimhen. So for now,
that's what they are. You know, even though this first half hour they've been second best for the most part, but you can see when they get good possession, they are a real threat. Throughout this tournament, they've understood that they've had to suffer at times. At the moment, I'd say they're suffering a little bit in terms of possession. You know, as you said, Osimhen had nothing really to feed off. And you know, if they can get it right, that they can cause this Ivory Coast problems.
If any of you questioning why Afcon takes place at this,
they are having 2 minutes cooling break.
Well, you can see
30 minutes of play, still 0-0 for both sides.
In the summer.
So far, so good. The Ivorians, they are having the lion's share of goals attempt.
The atmosphere is hot as well.
They are having the lion's share of goal attempt.
Wonderful atmosphere here in Abidjan. Look at that, they're enjoying their time there. And as I said, it was 24 days ago they lost to Nigeria, and that's the first time Nigeria had ever beaten Ivory Coast on their home soil. So for them to be in the final is unexpected, to say the least, and they are making the absolute most of it.
What's been special about this tournament is there's been supporters of so many of the nations travelling to Côte d'Ivoire, have had a fantastic time. Culture, this diverse country, and support for the home side. As we've said so many times, that group stage, neither of these sides won their
It
group.
is not the amount of possession they must have had,
Actually, the fifth time
but
it's happened
making your
this century.
as in your attempt to count. That's the most important thing.
Slowly, but they got snail space. I think they were nowhere near it. And then they found their way, a couple of results, a couple of late goals, and all of a sudden they found their form. They're showing what they're all about. The same with Nigeria. They've been really consistent. You know, they did seem that Equatorial Guinea were terrific in the early stages, find themselves out.
Now let's take the game from there again. They are back.
If you lose your game, you can always recover. It's I think that's a shame.
It's an argument to call it the most dramatic of all the international tournaments. The underdog has such a big opportunity.
The numbers so far we are committing in the back is too much.
What an opportunity. Chance after chance in his first half for the hosts.
And it comes from that midfield press. They win the ball in the Nigeria half, and Aina is totally out of position. And you know what? It's to say that he should.
Nigeria have to be very careful. They have to be very, very careful.
It's almost right at
the manner at which they are approaching this game, it's not satisfying. The manner at which they are approaching this game is not satisfying at all.
34 minutes into the game, Nigeria haven't had an attempt on goal. Another legendary figure in Nigeria, Ivory, Kanu.
Some super players in the sense. They can do anything at the moment because they get hold of the game.
It's not satisfying at all.
Pressure. So the set piece of the corners are getting gradually better.
It's for Gradell. Sunu going up first.
Nigeria have to come out and play. I don't know if this is the strategy the manager want to use. I don't know if this is just a game plan.
At the moment, they've got.
I don't know if this is just a game plan.
That midfield, the three in there. So Kessie and Fofana, without the ball, they're winning the ball back high up. But with the ball, they can't get up to them and press as they would like. Nigeria. Only a couple of occasions.
They have to come out and play. They have to come out.
Position. So I just wonder if Jose Pesero is thinking, if we get to half time, then maybe change it.
He switch from Kasunu. Adingra. They're working that left hand side. That's going to go behind for a goal kick, but that chance for Adingra, not the first. This first half.
They have to come out. Nigeria have to come out and play.
Just dropping it in. This is a lovely weighted pass by Kessie. Just that first touch, you just think the spin away from him. I think if you could do maybe just narrow the angle with the target up to J. John. He did see I think he was there in that moment, sticking in the back of the net, not this time.
So the greats of the African game watching in this arena. What has been a very strong first half for Côte d'Ivoire. All of the possession, all the chances.
All the chances, Nigeria is just throwing away all the chances. But you play from the back now, play from the back. Play from the back, for goodness sake.
This time he's come short and tried to spin out, but it's not on because the back line of Ivory Coast are in exactly the right position.
Play from the back.
They're not finding a way out. Jai and Bassi, when on the ball, they just feel that they've got nothing to play forward to, so it's got to change.
It just takes one chance and it might come now. Zainu's touch. He's never really in fully control of that ball. It's going to go behind.
Just this first touch was very tentative. A lot of space down this left-hand side. I mean,
Nigeria just scored. Nigeria won.
Over there gets +2 tackle. Kasuna comes in.
Nigeria won. Ivory Coast not.
His athletic ability to get there. Make sure he has his arms behind his back. That's the way to defend. Now, he does it very well.
Well, here's one thing for Nigeria, their first corner of the game. Wouldn't it be something if they were to score from it? In from Lookman. Not a bad ball. Chukwueze want to press it down. And the opener in the final. And it's captain fantastic to silence the arena. Nigeria with their first attempt on goal. And the first goal of this special showpiece.
Well, you said it. Would it be something they scored from their first corner?
Nigeria won. Nigeria won. Nigeria won.
It's a good one, but it's about the run.
Like I said earlier on, it is not how far, but how well. How well.
The ball just loops up in the end. He's the one who attacks it really well.
How well.
Against Sergio Aurier. He's always going to come off second best, but he directs that into the top corner. He gives Yaya Fofana absolutely no chance. It's a towering header, a magnificent header.
He scores again against Cote d'Ivoire in this tournament. A penalty in the group stage. A thunderous header in the final. And that is probably the only moment of this first half for Nigeria to shout about. But what a moment to shout about.
Yeah, it's totally against the play. As you said, set pieces. Ivory Coast have been four. They have their first contact, and he attacks it absolutely brilliantly. 30 years old, he's a captain. It's a wonderful header.
Let's go. Nigeria won, Ivory Coast 0.
You saw the celebration from Kanu. He was loving it.
Nigeria won, Ivory Coast 0.
Won this competition 3 times, 1980, 1994, 2013. African head of the right-hand side.
So Arsene just behind him, looking over his shoulder as well.
Apologies for not seeing Arsene. Arsene Wenger was Arsenal manager and a keen interest in African football. The African players to Arsenal, Kanu being one of them.
It wasn't free kick. I have to agree with him. But unfortunately, there.
Ivory Coast have had to climb a few mountains in this tournament. That was a challenge on Bradell. Another mountain here.
So it's he really need to make. He's in about the halfway line. It is way. Cheap free kick.
Let's go. Nigeria won, Ivory Coast 0.
Because as you said, I think they've been the dominant side. They played the better football.
They get through here.
Nigeria won, Ivory Coast 0.
Nigeria, the first goal that
First attempt on target, it went into the back of the net.
And with the president watching on as well, San Ouattara, the stadium is named after.
Let's go. If you like, you can delay the game all I want. We are winning.
So we'll come back into the side. It's not getting sent off in the quarterfinals. But he's tactically played. They've done well, but you have got to defend set pieces properly. Be disappointed the way they defended that one.
Suna wanted to bring that ball out, the option wasn't there. Such a shock to their system after a relatively strong start. But Nigeria have proved to be tough enough to crack in this competition. Everybody facing them defensively very strong, but still plenty of time.
Hi, what kind of missed passes is this now? What kind of missed passes is this?
Good possession, simple pass, gives it away.
Hill can't get past Sadu. Maybe Lookman. On the end of the return, not quite. Seri. Fofana. And then to Adingra. There's no invitation to run with the ball. And Adingra sending it towards Kessié. Oh, break to Gradell, and that's not a bit of a messy challenge there from Allaire.
It's a great bit of defence. defended by Bassi at the far post. We've seen Diga come inside and deliver early on where Allah had that half chance he didn't quite get on the end of, but let's track Kessier's run all the way. It's a really brave header around the penalty spot. You see here, just gets across, it's a little clash of heads. Really good defending from the centre half.
Well done, boys. Well done, boys. Well done, boys. Well done.
Backline for them. To play on the right-hand side of the centre-back partnership for a period of time. Here's the goal again.
I think the first contact kind of Seri, but it was a good delivery. Puts him under pressure. That is just a wonderful header. He has to generate all the pace himself as well.
And they're trying to help it on to us. Kessier. Fofana. Aurier. Riddell. Back into the path of Sergio Aurier there. Can Nigeria break forward now? Osimhen will chase this. And he can make something out of nothing quite often, and he's done just that. Not quite. Again, he's penalised. And he's not having it.
No, and as Nick said before, I think he's really unlucky. That's the sort of pass he wants. I mean, they're both at it, they're both trying to use their physical presence. I just thought he came out on top. So really unfortunate to have a free kick given against him.
Kessier. He's dispossessed. Over the long ball, looking for Osimhen again. He's not going to be able to do much with that, but he's still trying.
That's him. He never stops. They both had he's that switch hit with he's laughing about it now, but he said, he's got to be careful. He could be simple mistakes.
And that ball can return to Kessier. I think there's Chile just with a little lead there. Doing enough.
This is the first. Nigeria have to keep the ball now. They have to keep it. They have to keep it.
That's what you like to do.
They have to keep the ball.
In those areas.
They have to keep the ball.
One touch balls into the winning mothers of Kessier and Fofana.
The members of this Nigerian lineup are either playing or have played in the Premier League. But this is a bit of a worrying sight for Nigeria. There were some doubts about Osimhen starting this final. He was drawn in the South Africa game. They will give him every opportunity to be able to continue.
He tried so hard. This is an awkward fall. And it covers with his stomach earlier on in the tournament. It looks like a jarring fall in the centre forward.
This isn't the only big game this weekend. Tomorrow in the Premier League Monday Night Football season, Crystal Palace host Chelsea. Two managers in tricky situations. The Sports Premier League for that one.
Four minutes additional time.
4 more minutes to play in this first half. The first half that was belonging to Ivory Coast. That was until Nigeria found the net. Give his head to that.
The drive for Nigeria will be delighted. They haven't played well. He knows that. That's why he's so frustrated. But they're delighted that they've managed to get their noses in front. If he allows this to continue and allow Ivory Coast to dominate possession, then he'll be punished. So he'll be wanting to make a few tweaks in that midfield. Iwobi and Onyeka, you haven't seen him on the ball at all in terms of possession. There's Seri, Kessier, and Fofana. You've seen him in good areas. If that continues, then the Ivory Coast will punish him.
You do wonder, will Nigeria look to change their shape? What do you think they will do? It's the Ivory Coast bench. Singo watching on.
the father. Yeah, you want to play at the back, but you've got to just go long.
Ahmed Musa, Centurion, a Nigeria experienced member of the squad. One of those players was part of the winning group in 2013.
Let's go, boys. Let's go, boys. We can do it. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We can do it. We can do it. Let's go. Let's go. We can do it.
That's what you were saying, Leroy, about that midfield. They don't get any control, outnumbered in there. Mentioned a few times. Will Sarah look to fix that in the second half?
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, boys.
They are winning this game, and finals are often decided by one goal.
Exactly. You just feel that if they continue allowing the Ivory Coast to dominate possession in these areas, the greater chances Ivory Coast, they had a good chance before they concede the goal. You don't see that happening again.
Lookman, now they're trying to win it back. Iwobi. She could drop the ball, referee seemed to be happy with it though.
That's what they saw. Which made a really poor decision. It's not Iwobi exactly where he wants it. He just backed off him, and then he's got a real problem. I think it's Aiden that we made the forward run, and he realises it. He backs off. He's got Iwobi where he wants. He backs off, and it just opens it, and just to stop him making a forward run. So it's a real problem, Jeff.
Spotted by them for sure. It's only because it looked like it was may have been a head injury, but it was the arm impact for Zaidu. He was asking the referee free kick, yeah? But I don't think it was. Casero, his side has the lead. He's not been happy for most of this half for good reason, but
Now that is the end of 45 minutes. Nigeria is no.
He knows they can play much better. They said that they have got on the ball. They've not played forward.
That is the end of the first 45 minutes. So far, so good. The Super Eagles of Nigeria is winning by 1-0. 1-0, and I think they have to do everything they could to as in. They have to do everything they could. They have to do everything they could to preserve their lead. That is the most important thing. They have to preserve their lead. So far, so good. The Super Eagles of Nigeria is winning this game by a no-go. They are winning this game by a no-go. So far, so good. It hasn't been a brilliant game for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. But one thing I must say is that Super Eagles of Nigeria, they've converted their opportunities, as in they were able to make good use of their opportunities. That is the most important thing in this game. That is the most important thing in this game. That is the most important thing in this game, and I think we need to get hold of we need to protect our lead. We need to protect it. We just need to protect our lead. We just need to protect our lead. We need to protect our lead. The first half has not been great, but I hope the second half, the Super Eagles of Nigeria, they will come out to play more, just like they did against the South Africans. Just like they did against the South Africans, they need to come out to play. Yes, guys, welcome to another exclusive game between the Super Eagles of Nigeria and the Elephant of Cote d'Ivoire. So far, so good. It has been impressive, but one thing I must say that it hasn't impressive from the Super Eagles of Nigeria, because they sat back. They allowed the Elephant of Cote d'Ivoire to have a total control of the game, and we all know what is at stake. If they are having a total control of the game, of course, you know that that stand the chance of posing a threat before the Super Eagles of Nigeria. And what I've seen so far, it is crystal clear that the coach, the coach of
Danny, you enjoyed that goal from Captain Fantastic William Truce Ekon.
Oh, it's been amazing. Amazing. That was a jump there. I call that desire jump. He put all his all into that and jumped and said, I'm going to get that ball before you. And it was amazing. What a jump. What a leap.
Completely against the run of play, because Ivory Coast had been dominating the whole game. And then Nigeria, with just a second attempt on goal, find themselves ahead.
Out of nowhere. I think that me and George were talking before the goal about we might need to change our shape, because we're not getting forward. And then that happens. So the manager's got a hard decision to make now at half time.
It's moments like this, George, where you need big players like the captain, like William Truce Ekon, to really step up.
Yeah, I mean, we've always told our players how important set pieces are, and you have to try and defend them very well. Ivory Coast on this occasion didn't, because you can see clearly that the defender in this case was Aurier, who's standing still, and Truce has got a run up onto him, and you're always going to be the one losing out. So it's important to defend your set pieces really well.
But for Ivory Coast, Danny, they'd be so frustrated because they dominated that first half. They had quite a few half chances, but weren't clinical enough.
That whole half has been them. The whole half has been them. And before the goal, I don't think we had much to do attacking wise. Osimhen was doing so much up front trying to get it, but it weren't working. So we were really lucky to weather the storm and they didn't score. But we're just glad we got the goal.
And George, one of the reasons why Ivory Coast were enjoying so much space and so many of those half chances came because the Nigerian wing backs were quite deep, weren't they? Almost like Nigeria were playing with a back five.
Yeah, this is the problem, Jess. When you play in a back three, if your opposition players, wingers, especially in Ivory Coast case, Adingra and Max Cradell, they push in Sanusi and Aina all the way back, so it becomes a back five, which then allows Fofana, Akoseri and Kessie to now dominate the midfield. So Iobi and Oyenka, they are both now outnumbered. It's 2 against 3 midfield. This is why Ivory Coast has got the overload and trying to switch plays, and they've created enough chances really to win the game.
Yeah, and just quickly, Danny, what would you like to see Nigeria do more of in the second half to make sure that they can keep this lead?
Before I was going to say attack if it wasn't that they scored, but now I'd say that They need to defend and just get through it.
They do.
Yeah, I think at the second half we are going to change the formation.
Sports. Nigerian fans are celebrating Didier Drogba. Not so much. The second half is next.
So I think the game so far has been brilliant in terms of out of two attempts we have a target, we're able to convert one. So I think that's the most interesting part, the most interesting thing in the first 45 minutes. And for the fact that we started with 5 at the back, 5 defenders at the back, I think the likes of what do you call it, Alessi Wobi and Frank Oyenka has been at class in the midfield, because it was all the battle of the midfield. Because what the Ivorian they were trying to do was trying to have more dominance in the midfield, because they knew very well that if they can able to dominate the midfield, that means the ball that will be supplied to Victor Osimhen will not be there. So that is exactly what they have done successfully in the first 45 minutes. But the truth is that with all the chances they have in the first half, in the second half, all the chances they have in the first half, they could not able to find the back of the net. But Nigeria just have one or two chances, and they were able to find the back of the net. So I think the second half, our coach should change tactics, as in switch from the back 5. You need to switch it back to 3 or 4, so that the game can be balanced. Because the kind of complete dominance the Elephant of Cote d'Ivoire had in the first half, I think that shouldn't repeat itself again in the second half. We need to dominate them. Now, this is the time whereby we need to outclass them. Now we need to be giving the ball more to Victor Osimhen to hold. Because looking at the first half, Victor Osimhen is really, really struggling, because he's not receiving anything, he's not being fed. And that is one of those things I think he should change in the second half. And if Nigeria can able to put all these things in place, all those things I just mentioned, change the system in the second half, outclass them, stop them from playing the ball, just like we did against South Africa. We stopped them from playing. And I think in the second half, we can also employ that principle as well. We stop them from playing, because I think the second half is much more important than the first half. Because the goal, I think the goal we are looking for has been scored already. Now, the best way to defend now is to keep attacking them. Let them go back. We're trying to push them back so that they will remain in their defense line. Keep them there. That is exactly what I want to see in this second half. I want to see more of tactical display, more of tactical brilliance in the second half. So far so good. If you are judging me, it's Nigeria 1, the Elephant of Cote d'Ivoire 0. Nigeria has been destined to win this trophy. They have been destined to take this trophy to Africa, to take this trophy to Nigeria, because with all the hard work they've put into the competition since the onset of the competition till now, God is by our side. God is by our side, because God have seen our effort in the game, and he want to reward us. He want to reward us with this particular trophy. We have been close almost 2 times. We have been close. We've been knocked out in semi-finals by Algeria, and the last Nations Cup we went to, I think we started brilliantly, winning the first 3 games, only to be knocked out by tactical Moroccan team. So I think this year nobody thought that the Super Eagles of Nigeria is going to get this far. Nobody thought that the Super Eagles of Nigeria is going to get to the final. No Nigeria thought of this, but we just want to thank God. We just want to appreciate God that so far he has seen us through to this level, and he will deliver. He will deliver the trophy in our hand. We deliver the trophy in our hand. So we are still waiting for the second 45 minutes. We are still waiting for the second 45 minutes. We are still waiting for the second 45 minutes to kick off. So the second 45 minutes will be kicking off a moment from now. We'll be kicking off a moment from now. The second 45 minutes will be kicking off a moment from now. Guys, do not forget to smash the like button for me. Do not forget to smash the like button for me. You can show me love by subscribing. Show me some love by subscribing. Show me some love by subscribing. Show me some love. Show me some love by subscribing, guys. Show me some love. Show me some love. Now the second 45 minutes about to be kicking off.
To this league, what would you like to see them do in the second half?
I think that own goal, Ivory Coast's been attacking. The goalkeeper hasn't had much to do. So I think that we just need to weather the storm again in the second half. We've got to be careful because they're going to attack more. And hopefully we can get see the winner.
And what do you think the Ivory Coast head coach will be saying in that dressing room at half-time, George?
I think he will tell his players that they've been fantastic. They've performed really well, asked questions, and they should keep doing what they've done so that hopefully they will create another goal-scoring opportunity to try and get themselves back in the game. I am sure that around about 60 minutes, they would have to consider making some changes.
Danny, can we do it?
Yes, we can. Come on, Nigeria.
Okay, let's see if Nigeria can hold on to the 1-0 lead. Talking you through it is Leroy Senior and Seth Hutchinson.
Well, it was one of Nigeria's worst halves of football at this tournament yet. They came out of it with a 1-0 advantage. They can only get better from here, really, which bodes well for Nigeria. Maybe doesn't bode.
Now let's see if our coach will change the system, because we will not allow them to play the game this second half.
That's been the essence of their performance so far. They've been on the back foot, the back right, haven't come out of there.
We are not going to allow them to dominate this game.
They need to get on the front foot at times.
We are going to show tactical brilliance.
Absolutely nothing to work with. Even though they've got the goal lead, to sit back and try and defend it against this Ivorian side, are going to come on strong. That the crowd are going to get behind them. It's a very dangerous game to play, and we've seen so many late goals in this tournament. When fatigue starts to come into play, and it certainly will at the end of a very long tournament for both these sides. So I think it's a dangerous game for Nigeria to sit back. They need to try and go.
But the players will have to lift themselves for at least one more half of football. A big second half ahead for both these nations. Nigeria in the driving seat at the moment with that 1-0 advantage, but still plenty of time to play, plenty of time for host to turn this one around. It's been a tournament of so much drama, so much late drama as well. Without the supporters of either nation are sitting there comfortably, but many of those in the stadium still enjoying themselves. The ball's played out towards Kona.
Well, I think this crowd got used to the late show. So I want the team they got right to the end because their attitude's been really good. They feel that this is a massive game for them. They're not going to stop now. They'll go right until the final whistle. So they started off as where they let off and they did possession in their final third.
Almost reaching for Fana, Bassi in the way. Back three at Bassi. Sakong, Majay. Not firm so often in this competition. Towards Adingra. Adingra again. Adingra trying to disguise pass into Fafana. And now Osimhen. He's been trampled on and does with the free kick.
Did really well there. He just got wrong side of him, just tried to anticipate and it's about to caught him out. He's tried to recover and it's about both arms around the chest of Big Osimhen.
Ndika is a highly thought of highly rated centre back. He was a free agent last summer after leaving Eintracht Frankfurt. Picked up by Roma for Stefan Shankarian.
Now let's have a great game in the second half. Let's have a great game.
Valley forward towards Osimhen again. Rose high. His leap. Really that time for Fana. Keeper Adingra behind Aina. Aina not taking any chances.
You see there the ball drops. Simi won the first one. Kessie won the second. Fafana gets on the ball, plays forward, and that's Nigeria's problem. They're losing all those duels in that area. Put them on the back foot. The duel was absolutely right back and being that. They don't seem to even address it. Even by tackling to Brazy and not tackling, looking it on the other side, they want to keep them in forward positions.
Conan getting round to Kwesi. To the back post it goes. Quite reach Gradel. Maria. Gradel, he was fouled there.
So he didn't see it. Yeah, Gradel just got the blind side of him. Threw a little ball down the side of it. He expected the ball to be crossed in by Sergio, but he tried to get to the byline. He just comes around the back of him there. Doesn't get a bit of the ball, to be honest, but it is a foul.
They have had some joy going against Zaidu down that side. It's become a back five really at times for Nigeria.
At the moment, to get 4 out of 10 for his deliveries from set pieces. Just loading the box. It's not always just the first ball, it's about the second ball as well. Got a ball in there, it's difficult to defend against. Then can they get on the second ball?
Crazy and Lookman in the wall. Skradel, Drogba watches, hopes that the ball is good. Osimhen defending it in the near post. Adingra just waiting for someone in Norwich to get the touch, but Nigeria to clear.
It's about second ball. Managed to defend it well.
Fafana, Adingra gets past Aina, brilliantly done, and it's there to be captain. No! Gradel, it fell to him, but he couldn't find a way through.
First, it's put it by Adingra, poor defended by Aina. He gets lopsided, he doesn't get there quick enough, and Adingra just goes back. It's a wonderful ball in, and this you feel it's just going to nestle in the back of the net and just campbell back. He just managed to squeeze his legs together. Look, he goes through his legs. Look at the celebration from him.
Celebrations from Bassi, celebrations from Ravali as well. Chukwueze, that was better. Aina trying to thread it through to Lookman. It's like one of the first times Chukwueze's touched the ball in this game. I know that's not actually the case, but it really feels like it.
Absolutely right. Because he just picked up where they left off. They should be level. Desperate defending from Nigeria. And as I said, if you keep defending deep, they will get opportunities. And so he hasn't really changed anything with Brazil. He's kept it the same. Yeah. I think it's their best opportunity of the game.
70% possession. Conan. Adingra. And Aina was finding it difficult against him.
You are not expected to defend for good 90 minutes. Let the coach change the tactics as quick as possible. Let it change the tactics.
He's got the beat on his right hand side.
Fafana, he handled the ball. This has been noticed. The father has got away with it.
It's quite. They seem to skip up onto his right arm, and then there it is.
The rules for registration in Saudi Arabia to have a certain number of foreign players, and that's the reasons why you get players being shifted around. Fafana moving from Nasser to Al Ettifaq, and Kona having to leave Al Nasser on loan. Seri to Kessia. We'll look for Grenell. Allaire in the middle. Grenell. Oh, he got round his man. This is interesting. Zaidu committed himself. Did he catch Grenell? It seemed as though that was the case. Referee doesn't give it, but we do have VAR, and it's one for them to look at.
My instinct said that it was a penalty. I thought that was Zayd just tucked inside it. He just left the stray left leg out. I was wondering, why would he go down? Because he's in a good position. It'd be good to have another look at this because Grenell had done all the hard work. He done really well, got hold of the ball. Just tucked inside Zayd. We'll see it again. He's off balance. I just think he needs a straight. It's a tough one because he's not actually trying to make a tackle. He does go over his foot. In all honesty, that would be harsh if it was given.
Another disagreement. Emotions will be
Change tactics. Change the tactics. The defensive pattern is creating a lot of problem for Nigeria.
Special in itself, but to win it on home turn, it's even more special. And it feels extra special for Nigeria to win it.
It's the defensive pattern is creating a lot of problem for Nigeria. Change the pattern as quick as possible. It's not making Nigeria to play to their potentials.
Still not happy with Novali.
Not happy about something. Captain, Sergio here with the booking.
Just the graphic not correct there. That is Sergio here. Has been booked. Stanley Novali, Nigerian goalkeeper.
You just see his foot's there. He does trip over. You know, he's not diving. He does go over, but he's not trying to make a tackle. And this is the reason why the referee just brandished the yellow card. Again, he does well to get between them.
We thought it would have been an interesting moment there, as far as Ivory Coast are concerned, but wasn't the case.
We've had some joy in those wide areas in the second half. We didn't go down this left and right hand side and go down and right side because all of a sudden they get them into better areas. They're able to attack those fullbacks. There's not a lot of pressure on the ball in front of that Nigerian back five.
President Patrice Motsepe and FIFA President Infantino. Observers are well poised. Final is Conan. Adingra, who has looked lively to say the least. Chakwueze. Can he get going here? Osimhen. Back inside to Chakwueze. But back there from Seri. See the technical control there from Seri.
He does that so well. You know, he's under pressure, so he's nice and calm. Eventually tries to find a pass. Gets him out of trouble. That's just experience. On occasion, you might get caught out, but he's been around long enough to know you get hold of the ball and you find a pass and you can get out of good possession. You know, usually around the hour mark, he's been coming on because he's been running out of speed, but at the moment he's playing well. And then on the front foot, he's not having to do too much running back. I want to stay off a bit longer today.
It's not the intense heat of Hull, is it? That was too much for him.
It wasn't the heat part of said the same sentence before. That's a first.
Well, for Samuel Chakwueze, not a final to remember necessarily. The being able to get on the ball too much, and he is the first change for Nigeria. And Moses Simon has got on the ball a lot in this tournament, replaces him.
I mean, it's been tough with Chukwueze. Like I said, he hasn't been able to find the position to get on the ball, can show what he's all about. But Moses Simon, who I think has had a really good tournament, I feel a little bit of a greed to be left out, but now he gets his opportunity.
Brilliant time still to play. Kessie. Oria didn't quite get that one right, but Adingra made something of it. He was unlucky there. First chance for Simon, isn't it just the way you come on and straight away gets a chance to run with the ball?
Even though it's 10 yards outside his own box, playing it off the shoulder, his arms down by his side, there's no way he can. He's struggling a little bit, Aina, physically as well. You see it, his eyes, he's looking to the bench, he's having a tough time dealing with Adingra.
I guess they want to keep him on. That Premier League experience. There's the Serie A as well. So Lookman.
Just give the ball once, so nobody tells you they're wrong.
The 2v1 on it, but he read it very well. Just stuck the ball out in front of him, just the yard. Lookman, he stuck out a long telescopic foot. Otherwise, there would be real problems there.
Give the ball once, sometimes not everything, just give it to the next available person.
Did stop Kessie though. Seri and Grinnell. Still a spring in his step. And the return from Kessie made a good run. Seri on the ball along for Ivory Coast. Dingra. On Aina. Bafana. Seri, nice shift. Seri! Wide it goes. So he just put that number, you know.
So it's yeah, it's a little bit still. Can't quite get on target. I just feel like every time we go forward there, managing to find a little bit more quality in that one. On this occasion for Seri.
When he was at Nice, he was being linked to Barcelona. Arsenal had strong interest in him as well, but he ended up at Fulham. Work out for him. He is staying in England to take hold to the Premier League through the playoffs. As Osimhen again.
So it's a good structure. The reason he's played so long is he's such a good professional. He looks after himself. He loves the game, understands the game. That's why he's playing well in these situations.
He could go long. Bassi made a bit of a mess of that. And Adingra looking to check back. Wriggles away. What a pass! Kessie with a header.
It's a poor decision from Kessie because there's no place on the cross, and I thought he was just going to set this back. I mean, it's a little bit of a mess from Bassi here. He kind of tangles a lovely little forward pass. Adingra does absolutely brilliantly, and as he just chips it across, I think he's going to set this back for Fofana, but he tries to generate a diving header that was never going to be Babadi in the goal. Just set it back for Fofana to hit it from the penalty spot.
Into double figures now for attempts on goal. Ivory Coast just 2 attempts on goal for Nigeria in this game. 1 on target, and that 1 on target is the 1-0 scoreline.
So 15 minutes in the second half, I can't remember Nigeria haven't been in the Ivory Coast box as yet. Really a couple of times they've been in their half. And he said, they need to hold on for another half hour plus extra time if they're going to see this out. That see Ivory Coast having a few more opportunities before.
I know, a chance for him to get forward down that side, but it doesn't work out.
Get the try. It was expected for an orange shirt. I didn't see that.
I know one of the London-born players in this lineup. of those players.
12 shots, 4 on target. We've had 2, Roger, as you said, 1 on target. 67% possession to 32%.
Still wrestling back there defensively. Now,
Eh?
quite the right thing from Iwobi. Simon about to clear.
And again, this,
They know they've always got that element of Osimhen, but he does find himself.
now what in Nigeria they look for be this. Yeah, no, man, I don't know one they still defend. Attack.
Rather isolated. Siri.
Attack.
Sooner. Oh, Ferrari, fancy that. And Riley had to make the save.
Really good strike in the second half. And it's the
They attack. They don't want the attack. I don't know what's wrong with that. You cannot just sit back and keep just defending. Eh? Of course, the reward will be paid. Eh? You cannot just stay back and keep defending. Play ball. You go with these people.
Sooner by Leverkusen. Going close. Corner comes in. And the other equaliser. A Drogba just making sure that the goal stands for Franck Kessié.
said there's no surprise. They were pushing to get a job. It's absolutely delighted. We said about the quality of the delivery is so important. It's a wonderful set piece from Medinga. It's just the pace of it. I said that, the poor decision last time in the box with a diving header. This time, Kessié gets it absolutely right. Nabali, who was kind of just teased by that cross. You saw him take a couple of steps towards the cross, which left him totally out of position.
You cannot keep sitting back.
On the far post, just like
you cannot keep sitting back.
He's out of position, and it's an easy finish. And what he does really well, he heads it into the ground. If he doesn't head that into the ground, Nabali can make the save, but he can't because he's scrambling. You see there now he's out of position and he's making his way back. He concentrates and head that into the ground, and that's why it ends up in the back of the net. It's no more than Ivory Coast deserve after their performance.
Two corners in this game that have led to 2 goals in this game, 1 apiece in this game. What a game we have in store now. And for Franck Kessié, a moment he will never forget. A salute to the crowd who went crazy. Don't lose your glasses.
You just felt it was coming, didn't you?
Change pattern, let Nigeria play football. I was even thinking the second half our coach will change pattern.
But now Nigeria have to come out of their shell. They can't continue to play like this and expect to get a result. Maybe this will shock them into trying to get on the front foot.
And we've had 2 goals in Africa Cup of Nations final.
Come out to.
And we had that sort of situation. As I said, the most scoring Afcon of all time.
It's the first time Ivory Coast ever scored in the Africa Cup of Nations final. And I think it's a massively important one as well.
And they felt like the side doing all the running. It felt against the run of play that Nigeria actually even took the lead. They have been outplayed for much of this contest.
Just looking at Victor Osimhen, just saying to push forward. Because at the moment we're just taking a step back. See, that's a long ball that they win, but they win the second ball because they're high up the pitch.
And look at Fofana. They feel the moment is with them. Kona. Adingra. He's having a very good game, causing all sorts of issues on that side. Seri, Aurier, Nigeria dropping back.
Who the marker? Who the marker? You can't allow that to. Who is marking him?
But then they come against it, but maybe some support now for Osimhen. And Lookman. The boo's ringing out. I haven't heard them too often because Nigeria barely been able to get forward and now playing. He's stopped. And there's suggestion, a head injury.
Australia.
You cannot sit back again. Play.
Okay. First 20 minutes, Ivory Coast have been different. Then Kessie been getting in the box, been getting into those forward positions, which has been around to because Nigeria have been so deep. There's a set piece. It's the pace that causes Lavadi all sorts of problems. He comes for it, then he stops. Now he's got to get back, and he can't get back. As I said, headed down into the ground, causing all sorts of problems. And that roaring crowd who've waited for it.
2017, the last final. The side trailing, turned it around to win it. Another one that we had more than one goal. We do playing the ball in. We break to Aina, no, Dinger's there, as always. Afcon. I've seen this situation enough for Nigeria, they're being able to get up the pitch like this.
It was the first time I had good possession in that final third, and able to work it right and get across the cross. It wasn't a great cross. All of a sudden, you saw 5 at the back, strung across the back for the Ivory Coast, and we've not seen that. It's been a back 4. Aggressive, all of a sudden, it's the goal made them probably a little bit negative.
Something frustrated that Lookman couldn't make that one stick. Kessie trying to get it back to Aurier. It's going to be. I thought it was going to be a free kick. Not the case.
You the kid the game, eh? Who be that one with the? You the kid the game. Just one, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Release it.
Looking forward to see that Nigeria.
It's a free kick against Aurier, who of course has been booked. Little of a nervous look from Serge Aurier.
So it should, because the one corner they had, they scored. It's another set piece, and it's just a straight leg. No, I think they are set pieces. Trying to keep that high line here. Now, the farmer, the Ivory Coast bar, I can't remember who touched the ball in the second half as yet. That's annoyed him.
Set up in a friendly with England at Wembley, Serge Aurier. This would be a much worse scenario to be dismissed, that's for sure. Lookman with a free kick for Nigeria, looking for a response, and tries to come again, is up. But this time can't hit the target.
And he's disappointed because he felt he should have done better. But it's a free header. Absolute free header. He just gets ahead of it, and that's why he has to almost arch his neck to try and get on target. That's the warning Ivory Coast need to heed, because they give set pieces away to this Nigerian side and they'll punish it.
It's climate as well, taxing the players, their fitness, stressful for everybody watching. Players and supporters alike, famous.
You cannot start defending
Intense, but a lot happier.
defending 1-0 for good 45 minutes. You play. You play. You don't have to sit back and defend. Play. That is the best way to defend. Push them back so they don't attack you that much. You push them back.
Pick up that knock.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit erratic. It's a real fatigue goal coming. He played well. Again, another one who's unfortunately left that. And that's what MSV has done. He made the right changes. Max Fidel has played really well down the right hand side. They're starting to feel a little bit fatigued.
He just put the arm back on. Fidel. Diakite, who was also suspended. The semi-final has come on.
They've only got the score sheet against Mali in the 122nd minute. They've all played their part.
Well, let's go to the more senior players for Ivory Coast. And here, Keita, only 20 years of age, comes on to the field with Singo, 23 years of age. Over to the young players to try and get the ball over the line. Kona, Adingra, other of those young players, having quite the final, but Ina wins that particular battle.
They've got in the right position.
Spring had to be quick.
He's played really well. So he just seems to be picking up all the bits and pieces. He's the one player that can't get to grips with. Because they've had to leave each their drop off, Iwobi and yet had to drop into try and deal with the bunch of Kessier for final. There's been lots of space to try and pull the strings, as I say, I guess all the way from the first time that he's had it.
Seems trying to get it forward, and Osimhen again not happy. It's almost as if they have no midfield, Nigeria.
Exactly. They've done fine. Look at the distance between the midfield and Osimhen. You know, they're so deep. They've pushed back onto their back five as well. So when the ball, even if the ball goes forward and it's dropped in, they're picking up all the second balls and they just knock it out. It's been really, I mean, Osimhen, we should see how many touches of the ball he's had. But I only remember touching the ball a couple of times in the second half.
So many finals have gone to extra time and penalties. This is going to be another one. Still plenty of time in the 90 minutes though. Seri. Sunu. Allaire. He takes it there. It's going to be collected by Nabali.
It's a good bit of support cross. He's the one that's catching practice for Nabali.
Onyeka. Just haven't found these positions enough for Nigeria. Simon Do. They just haven't had enough touches of the ball with that front line.
They just need to keep the ball. This is not.
Misplaced passes are just too much. And misplaced passes are just too much.
For Iwobi. Adingra. Have another go at Ina to slide it through to Allaire. Sharp. Rajayi. Good defending in the end from the baggy.
So Rajayi has been defending. The job to track the run of Allaire in the first place and then engage with Adingra. It's caused a problem to that Nigerian backfire.
Always stopped. Adingra. In the right place. Osimhen. He must be cutting a very, very frustrated figure.
He is, because he's outnumbered and they've done it really well. The first one gets tight to him, the second one just is in behind giving him cover. He's having a fight too there. In that case, he does give a foul away. It's been frustrating for a player of his quality. He's had absolutely nothing to feed on.
Dika. Looks for Allaire, just away from him. A drop again to the washer, though Seri keeping them on the front foot. Bassi away.
I mustn't stay out of the pitch. He's off the back of the Seri, but you don't want him there in front of Seri because you've got no way of getting out there. So.
There'll be a lot of worried Nigerians watching this performance. She looks it back. Adingra. Well, you thought he was about to produce something truly spectacular. The gasp around the stadium.
No, I expected him to score. I remember him scoring exactly the same sort of goal for West Ham, the West Ham shirt, the overhead kick. He's so good at it. And when it drops to him off the header from Adingra, it's in a perfect position. He's in the centre of the goal, just gets his body angle wrong and unlucky not to hit the target. He's so good at that. I'm sure he practices it because he's a really good proponent of it. I think he expected it to go in as well. doesn't quite catch it as he would have liked.
Jai has to be careful there with his arms up like that. He did evade them. Well, cooling break in the second half. Was for everyone to catch their breath. And I think this will favour Nigeria at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely right. So he needs to do something for the back five and the midfield four, right on the toes of the back five. Osimhen is isolated. Seri is just running the game. And, so he needs to make some change, whether it's personnel or tactical. Just let this go.
They had that chance moments ago, but for Westphal, special occasion for him as the interim manager. This was the equalising goal. Well, this was the opening goal, I should say, but both goals coming from corners.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, great header, towering header from Chestikov. So the reaction, they knew that they were in a good position, and he knew it was against the run of play. Delighted with Nigerians, and here's the equaliser. Again, it's poor defending, as we said, on the back post. Bassi has too much space in the box, but Keshe makes no mistake.
Just the second non-penalty goal that Nigeria have conceded this tournament. But everything that comes before the final doesn't mean much once you're in the final. Much emotion. To say there's a special occasion fairness. The fact that they're born in France, who won the under-17 World Cup for France in 2001, and in that final, the French side overcame Nigeria.
No, that's a great start. Great start.
I do say so myself. Look at that for a scene. Those phones raised, all the lights around the stadium, feeling a lot happier about themselves and feeling like the game is going their way, but until you get that goal, it's a painful clash for Osimhen and Fofana, two big men coming together.
It's just and then when you get a ride of someone's back, you always fall.
He put her for all in their eye.
Osimhen have come off the worst, but also the way Fofana landed. I think helped him too much, but it looks like he's going to be able to sit up first. He's just had the cooling break, but they've had the chance for the rest of the players to catch their breath again. Sections going on from Conan and Alain.
The problem with the break is, it sometimes changes the momentum, because Ivory Coast are controlling the game. Now you're looking at the clock, thinking how long's to go. Oh well, it's the final of the Afcon. You don't want to make a mistake, don't want to make an error. It changes the momentum of the game, just shifts it slightly.
Alex Iwobi. His match just come to an end. Hassan Youssef, who had that unfortunate moment with the penalty in the semi-final. Virginia Nacho comes on up front to help out Osimhen. Lookman goes off. So Iwobi and Lookman making way. Two of the Init boys, as they're called by Nigerian supporters. She says almost basically a blend of international. I guess just the word in it being Londoners. The ball goes forward.
I didn't get into the explaining it, but no surprise that Iwobi's come off. I mean, for someone who's a great player, it's been a hard league. He's only got 100 goals. So coming that back five for the most part. Ian Nacho is a good player up that left-hand side. And Youssef, who I thought was just a little bit overexcited in the semi-final, made a lot of challenges, and certainly one of those challenges that led to the penalty as well. We'll certainly bring some energy, but he has to be calm.
Jury playing that ball forward is through to Fofana, the goalkeeper. And I saw the substitutions made by Nigeria, but one of them wasn't Osimhen. He is back on.
There's no way they're going to take him off until he actually asks them to come off. given I said that Moffy came and had a real good factor in the game, in the last game, but now in a moment you can match up that. He's probably he got
Nacho seems to be a substitute for Leicester City, flying high in the Championship at the moment. His last 4 goals for the club come from the bench. But once again, if he was to score from the bench here for Nigeria, how much that would mean in his long career now.
it's interesting, isn't it?
He does well, pushing with a cross. He just evades Allaire, then puts that ball as much as possible behind at that time. Adingra. Watch it. Oh, it's gone in! Listen to the noise! Allaire will claim a touch. And what a touch it would be. It's in the back of the net for the hosts. And they have spun this showpiece their way.
It's not what they deserve. So, I was just thinking about this, the Nigerian substitutions, and Ian Nacho coming on this right-hand side. We saw that Simon was helping out down this right-hand side. But Adingra got in a one-on-one situation. I actually think it's an own goal. I think it's Trusty Comedy stuck in the back of the net. That was my first instinct, because it was such a great ball from Adingra. And we just saw, Simon who come on, was just not trying to double up and help Aina. But it was a positive substitution from Nigeria, put in actually an attacking change. But was it the wrong change? Because he didn't manage to get back and double up on Adingra, who has been going past Aina like he's not there. You see, they win possession here, and he's in a one-on-one situation there. He shows in the line, he takes it, and then he whips a wicked cross in there. It's what a finish from Allaire. He just sticks out a right foot. It's an instinctive finish and a wonderful finish. I did say I wouldn't be surprised if he ended up on the score sheet. What a wonderful finish. That is a centre-forward's finisher of the highest calibre. And what a story. And if this is the end of his story, it's an incredible finish.
Agony for Nigeria, ecstasy for Côte d'Ivoire, and for Sébastien Allaire, a man who's been through so much in recent years. Well, another high point for him. But here's Osimhen. This really happened for him in this game.
You had that service at Allaire saying, I tell you what, it's still a magnificent finish. It's the only way he's going to stick that in the net as well.
Aina hanging out to the back post. Looking for Osimhen. Did that go out to play? We know that Allaire scored in the semi-final, the winner, to take Ivory Coast to this match. And now with that touch, it's way through to goal. Saw Kanu watching on. Joseph Yobo sat next to him, or an Everton man. He looked pretty glum. A pretty glum final for Nigeria, rather than taking the lead.
You can just see it always happen. Even at 1-0, they were to second best.
Knocked on by Osimhen. Still time. Aina. And it's not a bad one. Parachutes not to come. Cleared away. And Allaire. Try and get round Batsy, he can't. He did that one to stick.
Surprised that's struggling physically. And he's got a lot of had his injury problems. At that moment of quality, that could be the deciding moment, deciding factor in the game.
Nigerians want to offer a threat, committing herself for that challenge not once but twice. It was awkward to say the least for Singo.
He's lucky that Simon didn't go down. He stuck out on a straight foot there, and Simon wants to play on, he's honest. All of a sudden, Nigeria changed their attitude, then the Ivory Coast have changed their attitude as well. All of a sudden, they want to defend this league.
Well, if there's one thing Matthew watches on, tall forward, there's one thing Nigeria have done well in this game, score from a corner. So Sekong is waiting for a good delivery. It's not a good delivery, but they'll get another chance.
Be disappointed by that because
what he has not to do since the man that want to have.
another chance.
All sent in again. They want to send on another striker here. Moffey. Terry Moffey.
What are they supposed to do since now they want to win?
South Africa in a shootout. Probably Nigeria's have to force us to a shootout. He'll be hoping his side can see this one out. They've been in control of so much of this game. Ian Acho with Nigeria's corner. And it's going to go all the way behind. Is it going to happen for Nigeria?
He's waiting at the sideline to really inject it into Nigeria. There's Pepe, very nervous. I heard a comment earlier on in the tournament when they lost to Equatorial Guinea and they were waiting for the Moroccans to come through, that the elephants would be biting their nails. Well, I think the elephants got very big nails. So there's a lot of nails being bitten at this moment in time. The Ivory Coast.
The double change, Joe Aribo. Southampton man coming on here with Terry Moffey, Nice player, facing a situation here where his side desperately needs a goal.
Well, it's going to change the shape. Zaidu's going to come off. He's going to go to a back four. I just felt maybe that's something he should have done earlier, because it just allowed Ivory Coast to just dominate that midfield. Now they've gone the goal behind. He's going to make the change. Not surprised Fofana suffering from a bit of cramp. He has run himself. And most of it's been forward running as well into the ground.
There's a lot of head scratching going on for Nigeria. Players and fans alike. It's this point in the game where both sets of supporters will be feeling very nervous. Maybe Nigeria supporters feeling a bit defeatist, really, because of the performance of their side in this final.
So you're looking at the fans, and you can tell who's winning, because they're both as nervous as each other for different reasons. He's had a terrific tournament so far. He's done everything he can. He's scored some important goals, given that midfield real balance with his forward running. And it goes off, and this might be his most important moment. And now if he goes shot,
That's
go down with his shot.
It feels quite poignant that they gave him the patience. They have the patience to make sure he's fully fit to be able to play in this competition. That's the case. And the president a lot happier now. That's for sure.
That's he's gone over to that left back position. He's come on. I thought he was doing a good job defensively down the right hand side, but switched to the left. He hasn't really got a kick. He's got the energy for Fofana, even with trying to get the crowd going.
Do you think Fofana was booked as he was walking off there? But it's totally irrelevant. Ivory Coast got to win this weekend. Sanusi making way, Zaidu making way.
It's interesting that the one man they haven't taken off is Jean-Marc Rousseau, because he's been just outstanding. The way he's been a spare man, the way he's used the ball, the way he's just screened that back four, calm, he's been absolutely fabulous.
Still work to do, of course. Goes long towards Osimhen. Good break to Ian Acho. Single away. Listen to the cheer when he cleared that one.
Right pressure, right, because they've got to try and find the pass when they can, because they just want to kick it away, because we know now that the extra time will be plenty of extra time. You will just be looking for that moment, get the quality ball into the box with the two centre forwards around the pitch.
Inacho does well, gets it back. The block goes in. Orange shirts throwing themselves in front of that shot.
It's indicative with the block, and it's a magnificent block. It's on the Ian Acho strong foot as well.
Nigeria simply looking threatening. But they're not.
Oh, no, just play this game now. Just make it easy. Huh?
Because of breaking it away.
The free kick. You suffered a little bit damage right inside defensively. Just get this caught out. He's not going to let go of the fingers because he knows he can't catch it.
Ivory is on. It's one of those trying to close that shot down, and it was. Dika doing well, taking those up behind his body as well.
They have to practice that. They understand know what's going to happen. It's the art of that shot. There's going to be a chance that it's going to be given. He's defended brilliantly.
We're into added time. Leave, there's 7 minutes that have been added on. Or to be added on. To Secon. Down the line. Nacho. Secon, the captain, want to feel joining some of these Nigerian attacks as they become a bit more desperate. That's one back.
Just pass on now, make it easy.
Midfielder of Seri again, then ended up giving it away. There'll be some tired bodies out there.
What a game. What a game. Yeah, our player they just go, they come to the final, can't sleep. Yeah, they've done everything practically well. Everything practically well. I don't know why they can't sleep for. No, God of soccer, don't put us to shame.
Marley comes in forward to find a thought about coming out of his goal. Stephen cleared it. During hoping for that one chance to fall to Osimhen instead. I think it's a backtrack. As Ricker's trying to end it, to put this game to bed. Kite himself in an excellent position.
Just got to manage the game. Instead of just trying to smash the ball away, they want to try and find the passes they did there and manage the game. So no one could sit still on that bench or walking around. Nervous energy around the place.
At least nerves, you would imagine, with the players on the pitch. They could actually talk to do something about it. This is exactly what they need. Ricos, and they will instill a shot that goes a long way wide.
Well, he's either going to stick that in the back of their pocket, I'm sure it goes a long way wide. What he did want it was it to be in the hands of the goalkeeper for him to actually put it out for 12. It's even better in this sort of situation.
Solomon Kalou rubbing his hands. Not long to go. Do Nigeria have a big chance still left in them? In a game in which they barely created anything. It's incredible to say in a final that you have one attempt on goal. Ivory Coast have had 8.
They've been the better side. There's actually no doubt about it. Nigeria still have an opportunity. 2.5 minutes left. Take this extra time. Whether it's deserved or not, we don't know. But I want to try and get this in the box. Ivory Coast being brave. Can they keep a high line? Push back. It's the man in their box. It should be outside the box and they can be.
Ball come forward by Wabali. Shot from Lucemini. Can we get that one right?
seconds down on the bench there.
WatchAlong trying to help it on.
One stayed up there, the second half now. This is where got to manage it down. That's caught. That's caught.
It's a tight pass, isn't it?
It's fatigue, isn't it? He's actually. I was going to never get it, but he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And in these conditions, in tournament football.